From emerging market equity specialist Adrian Mowat, he also believes that oil is a major risk for India and says that the year 2019 is going to be far more uncertain than this one.
I think the saving grace probably for earnings is going to be ongoing rupee weakness. We are, as you know, very close to our 52-week lows or weakest point in the rupee. We're only about 3% away from all-time lows. And I think it's quite possible that we might actually test those in India. But this is, markets, economies acting as they should do, where you use the currency to take some of the pressure off the balance of the economy. And that also will help in terms of boosting earnings. So I think this could be a year where international investors struggle to make money out of India, but local investors do get a modest positive return. I'm very much of the view that the reason that equity markets have been so volatile since late January is that the outlook for 2019 is far more uncertain and could be a more significant slowdown relative to current forecasts. The likes of the auto companies with big export exposure, pharma with a good export exposure, IT that are executing well are important drivers of the numbers. And then, we've got the relatively expensive, high-quality private sector banks, which have generated very consistent earnings growth. Clearly, you have to pay up for that earnings growth. I think with India, the struggle here is there's still quite a lot of capital competition in the aviation space. Plus, there are other factors at work in India, particularly the infrastructure is still extremely crowded at the major destinations. I've seen some reports recently about how many new airports India plans to build. I think that is necessary. I think, that's good for the long term. But I really struggle to recommend investing in airlines for people saving for their pension, for their longer term investing. It's really tough. Very little evidence that this is a good space to be in.
Okay, that's the view coming in from Adrian Mowat on where he believes there's opportunity in the market.